Okay, I've managed to pull the wire through from inside the car, and I have chopped off one black wire here and whoops, the other one here. There is also another black wire that has not been affected. I guess it went to a different path, but these two, they joined with this one, this braided black wire, which is white inside. Why didn't they make that black? Assholes. So I will be replacing those two wires, although I don't really see the point, purely because they're just gram wires. The only thing I can think is that they are feeding this braided wire, which is connected to the starter solenoid there, up there. Hang on, I can't see it. To the starter solenoid there. Although where on the starter solenoid, I don't know. Actually, come to think of it, maybe there isn't a ground on the starter solenoid. I'll have to check that out, make sure. It's a bit awkward to see because some idiot put a panel in the way. Yes, Mr. Lyons, not a very clever design, was it, where you needed to do that? Perhaps you should have put the starter solenoid somewhere else. Christ. Yeah, I love Jaguars, but they do some cocked up designs. And obviously I've got to make sure that I get the right connections on the right one. The big ones don't matter too much. They can be, feed on one side and out the other. It doesn't really matter. But I will be putting the main browns on the outside terminal here. That's where they were, and that's where they're going to go back. Right. So now it's a matter of, as I said, pulling in those two wires, getting them back up to the same length, and leaving myself lots of slack inside, and then grounding them inside. Yeah. Now, I just want to say a lot of people have been passing comments and making suggestions with regards to this particular problem, and I want to say thank you. I really sincerely thank you. There's a lot of shit I'm doing here, and I don't know everything. I know a hell of a lot. I don't know everything, and I could always make a simple mistake. So please do keep the comments coming. And, if my response seems a little curt, please ignore that. It's not meant to be. I'm just trying to indicate what I've done, what I've tested, what I know. It is very much appreciated. So please don't stop the comments. Don't be insulting, but please don't stop the comments. Okay, just to throw this in, these are the two wires that I've chopped off just so it's easy for me to pull out, and also the connector. So all three wires went in there, the braided one and these two. For some reason that one took the brunt. This one, not so much. I have gone through the harness here, separated all the wires to make sure that none are stuck together and shorting. Now it's a matter of, as I mentioned earlier, putting two new black wires in and then taping it all up. God, this is going to be fun. I'm having to lay across the wing here to do this, and it gets quite painful after a while. Yeah. Oh well. Who have I got to blame? Me, I guess. Oh well. Onward and upward, and I'll show you probably bits as I go along, taping it so that you can see how I do it, and that may or may not interest you. Right, here is a couple of re-taped harness pieces. Got a long way to go yet. The tape I'm using, by the way, in case you're interested, is YC Industrial tape. Made in China, unfortunately, but hey, it's good tape. And in fact, it was one of my subscribers, Gary VanRemortel, who put me onto it. Oh, by the way, should you have a Jaguar XK8, do type in his name on Google, and it'll come up with his Bible, and it's everything you could possibly ever want to know about the Jaguar XK8, various modes. Right, enough of that, otherwise I'm going to have to pay him. Oh no, hang on, he should pay me. So yes, I've now taped this up and got it back to where it comes out of the harness. The same with this one, almost. I'm almost there, and then I'm going to do this one too. I haven't taped that down yet to the harness, but my intention now is to start taping here, but I'm going to pull it through a bit more, or at least as much as I can, and then tape it. I'll put a couple of holding tapes on first before I actually go to the binding side. Hopefully it won't look too terrible, but it is what it is, I'm afraid. Okay, that's it for me on this video. It's a very short one, I know. What else can I tell you? Nothing much, really. It's just going to me putting everything back and taking it from there. Get on the garage, go do some shit.